I know a lot of you would have heard this far too many times, which is the saying that when buying into a property, that one of the very key integral um, things you need to consider is the location. And then sometimes when we say these things, it looks like a marketing gimmicks. Well, let me explain to you very quickly why a location is important when you are buying a property. Meaning, why is it important that you check out the location at which you're buying a property? Do you know that when it comes to a location of a property and when it comes to a long term and a short term, the location is what a long term and a short term means. Because for some location, it is not going to give you return in a very short period of time, but a long period. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to watch this video till the very end, because at the end of the day, I am sure that you will have a very full understanding of where I am driving at. So hey, I'm going to see you, yes you, at the end of this video. I know, right, that there are certain factors that you need to consider when you're buying a property, and that's one of the things why you have to consider the location. Now, for those who want to buy a property and then start building almost immediately, they will be searching strategically for a buy and build, right? Now, but for someone who wants to buy a plot of land and the person just wants to use it as an investment scheme, use it for land banking, I mean, the location does not have to be in a place where they have to build immediately, or it doesn't necessarily have to be in a place where it's fully habitable. You see, different parameters for different purpose and reason. And of course, when you check that out, the resources required for these two options is also different. So, what am I talking about today? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here at Pig Bungalow 1 extension. Now, we told you guys on the launching day that this plot and the units of bungalows available for sales are now very much limited. And that's why they kept the pre-launch price on, which is still ongoing, by the way. But I'm here to tell you that come 20th of September, if there are still plots or units available for sale, then that price will no longer be valid. And hey, you heard that right. Now, let me repeat myself. The pre-launch price of 300 square meters selling currently at 15 million naira and 600 square meters selling at 30 million naira will no longer be valid come 20th of September 2024 if, yes, if there are still plots and units up for sale. So yes, you definitely have two options. Consider buying now or wait till after 20th of September, or maybe before you hear sold out or you have to pay more, which usually I do not advise you to do that professionally. Now, where exactly is this property located? In Lagos State. Of course, this place is called Oribamwa, and this is an estate, yes. This estate is within an estate called Oribamwa Phase 2 with very close proximity to Awoyaya. In fact, basically, it's part of Awoyaya. And hey, speaking about distance from Aja, it's about 30 minutes drive or less than. Now, I know that some people say, when realtors say it's not far or it's exactly a certain minute, that is usually a lie. Well, this is not a lie because they have done the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway road construction. And for us in Nigeria, we're already saying the 4-7. We've shown you guys several of all of the updates on this road. So from Aja now to this estate is a very smooth ride all the way. I mean, look at it now. Look at how smooth this road is. So there's hardly any set of traffic like that so much now. So 30 minutes, under 30 minutes actually, I go here in Oribanwa. And hey, when you're going further down to Ibejuleki, you of course, after Oribanwa is then Lakwe. Right. So Lakwe and Oribanwa, they are almost our par. So let's say that from here to connect to Eleko Junction in Ibejuleki is approximately around 40 minutes drive, or 35 minutes drive. Of course, if there's no traffic. And yeah, again, that road network I show you guys is also a smooth drive all the way to Ekpe. So assessing this property is either when you're coming from the island and VI or from Ekpe to assess this place, which is beautiful. But either way, they have very smooth road network, which is paramount deciding when buying a property and when choosing a location. Especially remember the conversation I was talking about earlier when it comes to a buy and build and a short-term return on investment, right? When you're deciding to buy a property to get a short-time return on your investment, you know, I said that accessibility is one key factor because the truth is, if you cannot access a place years, trust me, it's not a short time. You can't hide in a short time. You definitely have to be in lockdown. Of course, we have properties that are for long-term investment and they also have good accessibility. That's not what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about the community. When we have this property, you see it is habitable. People are living here, commuting day to day to work, and of course, running business. In fact, everything you need is around here. You have close proximity to, of course, Green Spring School right there in Awoyaya. Several hospitals, very good hospitals are found here, even within this Oribanwa. And getting access to your day-to-day needs is, of course, here. So when you start building here, getting access to your building material is also fantastically easy. In fact, very close here in Lakwa here, we have a set of people that sells wood right there. And of course, if you want to go all the way to some part of Ijebu where they get building materials, I know that there are some places in after Epe or within Epe that you get cheaper materials. It's just a very easy route to this place. So again, why is this location interesting? This is some of them, which are very, very key points when you're deciding to buy a property, especially for buy and build. Because if you say a place is buy and build and access to material or getting your material to site is difficult, that can frustrate the hell out of you in the process. But that is not going to happen right here. Now, speaking about frustration when building, another thing that is not going to frustrate you or cost you a lot when you're building here is sand filling. You're not going to waste time. First of all, wasting time means, when you buy a plot of land that you need to sand fill, you have to wait for the land to settle very well. In fact, technically, engineers advise that you wait nothing less than 1 year after sand filling before you start any foundation on the land. Why? It's for your good. It's for that property to be able to last the test of time because it must settle well. In fact, they say that after sand filling and after that 1 year, you should come back and rerun a soil test or stability test for you to know how stable this plant is. Okay, if it's now fully settled, you can then build. But hey, if your test show that is not fully settled, you need to do what? You need to do more and allow it settle more. Now, that is for integrity of the property to definitely last the test of time. So, when I say that you are going to spend less here, did you see what I mean by that? It's saving you time and it's saving you a lot of money because you're buying an already settled dry land. Now, why I said already settled is that this land has been in existence for a while. And trust me, maybe a decade ago or half a decade ago, if you and I have been here, we would have probably not seen this flat topology that we're saying. So apparently, maybe this has gone through the process of being filled and then it has now settled. But what you and I are getting right now is this flat topology, and it's interesting because no time wasting or money wasting. So the money you're supposed to use to fill here, you just add it to what you're going to be using to start your building, which is very, very interesting and sweet. So hey, now that you know all of these factors, let's talk about security. When it comes to buying property in Lagos State, one of the things that frighten a lot of us, yes, I mean myself as well, is security on your investment because you don't want to buy a property and then you get to lose it to government or you lose it to Omonila because you do not have the right to own it. Now, here, it is not the case. You have the right to own it because it is already gazetted, and of course, a consent is going to be on it in the name of the company. Do you understand that? Now, I've explained before that when buying a property that is gazetted, trust me, is one of the safest properties to invest in Lagos right now. This happens to be one of the oldest titles, which of course was phased out by then the former governor, Governor Babatunde Fashola, which of course, after this gazette was phased out, was when C of O was introduced into the picture. So it's as if you're buying this property as it was a C of O land back then. So all forms of security, no encumbrances whatsoever on this plot of land that you see here. Again, this is the time that you should be buying, because I always advise that you take advantage of pre-launch or promos, and this is still on pre-launch. 50 million naira for 300 square meter. You know, there's a lot of things you can build on a 300 square meter. You can build a fully detached 5-bedroom or 4-bedroom, depending on the parking space you require, and you will still have very good parking space for 3 cars, if not 4, depending on the nature of your car. So yes, a 300 square meter is a large land. And of course, for those of you who like big spaces, you can buy your 600 square meter. Now, for the 300 square meter, what you need is 3 million naira as your initial deposit, and you can spread your payment across 6 months without interest. This is one good card about this offer. Then for the 600 square meter selling at 30 million naira only, you need 5 million naira as your initial deposit. Again, you can spread the payment across 6 months without interest. Of course, there are payment plans up to 18 months. However, we have interest on this. Now, the interest has been displayed on the screen. Now, let's talk about the bungalow. Of course, there's the option of you buying a house on off plan. And of course, those houses will be delivered on carcass, meaning you will get the shell of the house, they'll finish it, put external door, roof it, plaster the outside, but internal works, plastering, wiring, and you can spread your payment across 6 months, of course, without interest, or you go all the way to 12 or 18 months. However, with interest. Now, all of these prices you see right there that I've just mentioned, by the way, they are not all inclusive. So you're still going to pay for developmental fee, survey, and deed of assignment. Now, let me take it one after the other. The survey is 1 million naira. The deed of assignment is 200,000 naira. And of course, the developmental fee is 5,000 naira per square meter. Now, say you want to buy a 600 square meter, it means that you're paying 3 million naira for developmental fee. Now, if you add it to 1.2 of survey and deed of assignment, you will be paying 4.2 million naira extra. So all inclusive here for 600 square meter is 34.2 million naira. And voila, you will get your land allocated and you can start building or holding on for a while. Now, for the 300 square meter, you will be paying extra 1.2 plus 1.5 million naira. That is 2.7 million naira in addition to 15 million naira. So in total, all inclusive, for 300 square meter is 17.7 million naira. So hey, now you get that. For the all-inclusive, I'll take it again. 300 square meter is 17.7 million naira. And for 600 square meter, it is, of course, 34.2 million naira. So that there will not be any confusion for those of you who like to buy a property and know the all-inclusive amount. Now I have explained that to you. So let's go back to the basics. Yes, the basics. And what I mean by the basics is, this is just few plots and few units for those of you who want to buy into our bungalow. Now, speaking about that bungalow, just in case this is your very first time watching our video, the bungalow, signature bungalow that we have in all of the estates is different from the one here. So displaying on the screen is the new contemporary design for the bungalows, both the fully detached and the semi-detached. So yes, this is the details that you need to enable you make a decision of owning a piece of Pig Bungalow 1 extension in Oribanwa, Awoyaya in Lagos, Nigeria. So here, like I said, if you wait to 20th of September and peradventure we still have plots for sale or units, trust me, you will be paying more. All of these fields I've explained to you, maybe the other fields will still be the same. Of course, the other fields will still be the same, but the cost of the land, either 300 or 600, or the cost of the semi-detached bungalow and fully detached will not be the same. So, to save yourself some time and money, because some of you just like to get into these things at the late time. And then you start saying, I want to buy it at the pre-launch offer. And at that point, you want us to do Oluaye Dobale. Now, people don't do Oluaye Dobale in this economy anymore. No matter how I Dobale, they don't get to come back and give you on those prices. Which is why I'm saying, hey, it is now a countdown. So it's better that you stop watching this video right now and start dialing my number. Please, if you're unable to reach me via direct call, don't worry. I am available on WhatsApp on this number scrolling on the screen. And both numbers are under me. So you can call me by WhatsApp or drop me a chat and say, hey, call me. Let's get to invest here. So thank you so much for watching this video. You already can see that work is going on. They are still working. Now, you know, on the launching day, we show you guys the bungalow foundation that they're working on. They're still working on it. And as they make progress, I'll be coming to show you guys what is happening right here. But most importantly is for you to take advantage of the current pre-launch price and lock down your plot or your unit. Especially those of you who like to build your house to your own very taste. This is a very good one for you. So thank you so much once again for watching this video. Don't forget that I'm here to help you make smart real estate investment decisions like this one here and help you through the journey of owning your land here. I always say this, that is not just about connecting you to a good investment and then leaving you at it. No, we hold your hand all through your journey of your property here. Now, let me explain that very briefly. What I mean by that. What I mean is, you know, for some people, they get to buy a property and after the sales has gone through, their router or the agent just disappear into the thin air. Well, for us, we not only keep you updated, but we ensure that we help you get through the process of finishing your payment for those of you who embark on payment plan. And when you're done, we'll make sure that we follow up and get your physical allocation. And when you get your allocation, if there's any other help we can help, we can render in terms of building and all of that, connecting you with people, especially for those of you who are not in Nigeria. We also try to do that as well. So you see, it's going through the journey with you. You know what I mean by that now. All right. Once again, thank you. I will see you guys when you give me a call. And of course, in our next video, please don't forget that it's important for you. Yes, you're watching me right now, that you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel to do so. And you know why? Because this channel is information packed. Yes, for us here, giving you value is what is very important and paramount to us. It's not just about selling to you. We give free consultation, advices every time. So if you don't subscribe and you don't turn on your notification button, you are going to miss out on the information that probably will help you in your next decision when you're buying that your next home or next investment property. So you see that you're doing yourself a great favor, a great deal when you subscribe and turn on your notification button. Now, the icing on the cake is for you to share this video with someone who is right now looking for the trusted hand to trust in the Nigerian real estate market, because we understand what's happening right now in the country. And when you share this video with them, you would have saved them from any future issues or loss of money. So thank you as you share this video with your friends, your family, your colleagues, acquaintances, etc., etc. Ladies and gentlemen, my name remains Goodness Osman. I am the queen of landlord makers, and hey, I say to you that wherever you're watching me from, ensure that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, oh, double.